Okay, we're hearing from people via Discord at davidpakman.com/Discord. I want to go next to, let's go to Matt from Windsor. Now, Windsor could be any one of a number of states or even Canada or the UK. So when you say Windsor, where are we talking about?
Windsor, Ontario, sir.
Ah, Ontario. Very good. What's going on there?
Well, you kind of caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting to get called in today, so thank you for taking my call.
Oh, you were
Um,
trying to get on though, right? I mean, I didn't totally shock you.
oh no, absolutely,
You
but
were
yeah.
good. All right, very
Uh,
good.
I want to actually ask you before the election took place and Joe Biden was elected president, Donald Trump said in several rallies that he wanted to implement patriotic education, and your
Yes.
reaction most of the time was like, "Woof, whatever." But I actually have cousins that live in Plymouth, Michigan, in
Okay.
Wayne County, and I was kind of worried at the moment because it seems like very much right-wing fascist propaganda to implement patriotic education. This is something you probably see in Nazi Germany, not to go that far, or North Korea. So, how would Donald Trump be able to implement that if he were to be reelected? Or could he even do that during his time as a lame duck in office?
You know, I really don't think he could, Matt, because most education in the United States is based on state boards of education. So the things Trump could do are sign an executive order directing governors to tell boards of education in their states to implement what Trump considers to be patriotic education. That'd be one example. The Department of Education could make certain funds available to states only if they implement. So, but the point is there's no direct way in which Donald Trump would be able to do that. Now, that being said, there's many Republican governors and state legislatures that would be glad to put pressure on the boards of education in their states to start doing, again, whatever is being thought of as patriotic education. But there's really no way for Donald Trump to directly do it. No.
Right. Well, yeah. Up until the point where the election started, I want to tell you that don't feel so bad about what's going on in the United States. I mean, in other countries, we have elections that are going on, and especially here in Canada, we have a really bad system with the government that we have, in which we almost had an election a week before your election because of how scandalous and corrupt our government actually is with the Trudeau government.
What did they do that's corrupt?
So this is going back about a couple months ago, and this is not even that corrupt. But here in Canada, you can get corrupted. You can be corrupt by bribing with pizza. This is actually a real story. Go back and look at it. There's a wee charity here in Canada called the Wee Charity, and the Trudeau government gave about $750 million or around that margin to benefit schools and other organizations in Canada. But what happened was his mother and his brother gave speeches at these conventions for the We Charity, and majority of the money that the Trudeau government spent into the We Charity would have gone to his mother and his brother for those speeches. So the
Wait a second. Hold on a
conservatives,
second. You're saying that his mother and brother got the lion's share of 750 million for some speeches?
pretty much, yeah.
Okay, that seems extremely hard to believe. They're like billionaires. You're saying almost?
Well, I'm not exactly sure because
Yeah,
I
I would
apologize
double check.
for.
I'm gonna kind of pause this because I've not heard of this and the numbers are they're not passing the sniff test, Matt. But let's look into it and follow up. Okay.
Okay, my apologies.
All
Thank
right,
you for
very
taking
good.
my
Matt
comment.
from Windsor, Canada. There we go. Want to be careful with those numbers for sure. I want to take a second to tell you about one of our sponsors, S&H Masks. S&H Masks has everything you need when it comes to face masks and other protective gear for COVID-19, and they're giving my audience 20% off. S&H Masks is the company that I've personally been going to for face masks. I love and trust the products they sell, and that's actually why I reached out to them about being a sponsor. I've tried tons of different face masks this year, like many of you, and I still have not found a mask that is more comfortable or easier to breathe in than the washable cotton masks that they sell. It's made of a silky, lightweight cloth that feels great on the skin, has a convenient adjustable strap, and it features a disposable 5-layer particle filter made of activated carbon. They also have disposable cloth masks, which are really comfortable, as well as all of the other gear like face shields, alcohol wipes, no touch infrared thermometers. And all of their prices are very reasonable. I also love S&H masks because they've donated over 60,000 masks to healthcare institutions. They're an excellent company. Shipping is just $5 and shipping is free on orders over $150. You can get there by going to davidpakman.com/mask. The link is under this video, and you can save 20% on everything in their store when you use the coupon code DAVID.